What you mean and what you say, 'cause to me this ain't a game on the court or in the rain.
You know what we doing today, y'all. That WWE UFC merger, its official Endeavor Group was the highest bidder, purchased WWE for $9.3 billion. They're gonna merge with UFC to create a $21+ million company. Man, I think this is good in so many different ways. But what do you think about that, man?
At first, it was the money that got me, because 9.3 right out the gate, just to give you. And WWE don't even gotta do much, right? They don't even gotta change up much in their style. They're just gonna literally help them with the marketing, help them with the promoting, and it's probably gonna be the other way around. And they're getting 9.3 for that. Like, that's just that to me, that's a heist. That's a heist deal right there. That's what we literally call something like that. They thief their pockets. But the best part about it to me is this is a partnership I think should have been going on for years ahead, because if you look, a lot of old UFC guys or UFC guys that can't make it, they usually hop over to the WWE anyway. And they try to see if they can make it doing that type of stuff. So now you're probably going to get a floodgate of those for WWE. And here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to bring this up, but I think this merger helps UFC way more than it helps the WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
Because look at every UFC event, right? I don't know if you be tuning into them, but pay attention to their crowds, man. WWE usually has far more crowds in attendance than they do. I don't know if you pay attention to that. And not only that, they're capable of doing something big like WrestleMania, where they could pack out like 70,000 each night. UFC can't do that.
That's true.
And they're gonna. I think that's the main reason why they made this deal. They're gonna need that help. They don't got stars like WWE. They don't got stars on call.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely true. I definitely think the marketing side of things is where they're gonna benefit the most, because I think one of the reasons why they don't have stars is because I don't think Dana White puts the marketing machine behind them like that.
He doesn't.
When do you really see UFC stars in endorsement deals, and when do you really see them popping up on radio shows? You don't really see them popping up on ESPN even like that. So I think WWE's the kings when it comes to blowing something up, marketing it, making it larger than life. They know how to control narratives like that, and their production is off the charts. You know, we just saw WrestleMania, that whole stage, the lighting, the graphics, all of that makes it the biggest show of the year. Like you said, that has 80,000 plus and whatnot. But I think UFC is going to benefit a lot, but I don't know if I'll say they'll benefit the most. I could definitely see WWE benefiting from getting a Conor McGregor to maybe cross over. I could see WWE benefiting by maybe getting some of their UFC stars to cross over, especially the ones that are going to retire or don't make it. So it's almost like a new pipeline of talent.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Like that's definitely a fact that they're gonna get those guys. But here's the thing, Dave. Here's why I say they're gonna benefit the most, because even with some of those UFC guys, you know, some of them probably ain't gonna have that super ultra charisma anyway, and they might not pan out.
Right.
You know what I mean? They might not pan out. It's a 50-50 shot, because yeah, they'll have the skills, and they'll probably pick up the skills quick, but you got to be like Kurt Angle and also bring that entertainment with them skills.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's why I say the UFC is gonna, because UFC, I'm pretty sure they're gonna use everything that WWE does to market the shit out of what they're doing, and I guarantee you their crowds get a huge boost.
So essentially, you think ultimately UFC maybe not, they may not have a show like WrestleMania that does 70,000 plus, but you
They
think
possibly could now.
UFC's attendance is going to grow to like 20,000 and 30,000, maybe.
Yeah, they possibly could put on a WrestleMania type of show now. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't look at it from that perspective. That's different.
because think about it. What's to say that they don't, when John Cena comes back around, whenever he decides to come back around, or when The Rock ever decides to come back around or something like that, you don't think Dana's probably gonna be like, yo, can those guys come do something on my show?
Right, right. Even if it was something like what The Rock did for the Super Bowl the other year, where
Right.
he did like a little opening promo, something like that. Yeah, I could totally see things like that.
I think that's exactly what's gonna go on, and that will make them start packing bigger arenas and bigger houses.
I also think in WWE's and one thing that really will benefit is that, you know, UFC is it's that, in the NFL is probably the sport for that 18 through 35 demographic of adult men. And I think by having this partnership, WWE is gonna tap into that demographic. Not that they don't already do so, but I think being able to take some UFC fans in that adult demographic, it's going to be a lot easier now because these two companies are basically under one umbrella.
I hope that's the direction that they start feeling it more. I really do hope, but you know, with the WWE, you really never know, because I know they truly believe that the way they do things now is better revenue wise. See what I mean? It's better.
It makes a lot of money. We can't argue with the money.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So it's I'm pretty sure they'll keep the same approach, but you know, maybe they could actually start sprinkling in more of, you know what I mean, just a little rated R type stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, I don't expect a 180 at all.
No, not
because, like you said, what they're doing continues to make record profits. I don't expect that, but I do expect that they'll have to cater to that side of their audience a little more because of this merger, and I think that you'll be able to have that segment of the audience's attention a lot more and a lot more effectively, especially, you know, UFC fans recognize Brock Lesnar, they recognize Riddle, they to a lesser extent recognize Bobby Lashley. You know, those guys that we know could at least defend themselves. So I think it gives them something to sink their teeth into. I think in a weird way, a lot of ways, you know, it tends to be like, oh, the UFC fans are divided. Like, some people don't think they could like both at the same time because one's real and one's predetermined. But I think this is going to create more crossover of people that like both.
It's going to help. I'm telling you, it's going to help. And the reason it's going to help is because I think Dana's going to use those top guys from the WWE world a whole lot. I really think he'll use them in a way where, even if you're just having somebody stand across somebody or give somebody a little nudge, something like that, it will help. It will help create some talk. It will help create some speculation, and that's gonna help put butts in your seat.
Any chance we see Logan Paul in UFC?
I don't think so. No, I doubt it, because that's some way where he'll get really hurt.
I agree. I definitely agree. You don't think he got really hurt against Floyd?
No. We know what that was. Like, we know what it was. You know, it was. Yeah. It was basically a sparring event on pay-per-view.
Real talk. That's exactly what it was. It was a pure exhibition.
With UFC, I highly doubt this dude's gonna take some serious kicks, some serious knees, elbows.
Any sort of Brock Lesnar crossover would you guess?
This one? Yeah. I think he's done. I don't think He'll probably make an appearance, but I don't.
No, not to fight. Maybe like a promo, maybe like a scuffle to gain interest. You know, something like that.
Yeah, I think he'll do that. Yeah, because they remember there was rumors of the whole John Jones things a couple years back.
Right, right.
So why not bring him there?
That'd be a crazy.
Yeah,
fight.
why not bring him there and just tease it and play with people?
Yeah, then you obviously was probably know more than I do, dog.
I would like that, honestly.